previewing the 2013 Luther men's soccer season with head coach Chris Garcia-Prats. And Coach, you've been at practice a week and a half. What have you gotten accomplished here in preseason camp?
You know what? We've accomplished a lot, Darren. We're trying to kind of get the guys ready for, busy weekend in front of us down in San Antonio. And so we're always trying to achieve a couple things in preseason. Number one, select the 2013 squad. Number two, try and figure out kind of who are the guys that travel to San Antonio. And then thirdly, who are the guys that are going to contribute down there. So kind of three tasks, and I think we're starting to kind of iron those things out.
And with the guys you got coming back all around the field, league has picked you second in the Iowa Conference, so hopes are high coming into this season. How confident are the guys that can have a heck of a season?
I think confident, right? We've got no reason to question ourselves. I think last year, a little bit was a blip on the screen. I think at the end of the offseason, the guys were really disappointed kind of in the way things kind of turned out. And so at the end of the day, the guys were extremely motivated in the offseason and have put themselves in a great place in this preseason to have a great year.
What would you say your main question mark is right now?
I don't think a lot of question marks. I think at the end of the day, it's how well we can improve each day. Can we score goals? And we've got the players to score goals, Darren, in terms of returners. Can we find the back of the net? Can we get rolling? I think that was maybe one of the issues last year, was just kind of getting rolling. And so, a lot of returners have come back. I think at the end of the day, how well can we do is maybe the big question there.
And when you look at the schedule you get to play, starting with this weekend, a trip down to Texas, what about that trip will get you ready for Iowa Conference play and play down the road?
Well, I think a number of things. I think anytime you travel away from home to play games, you've got some challenges there, different field, dealing with the opposition crowd. I think the crowds, down in San Antonio will be strong. We've got the heat to kind of deal with, and so just kind of dealing with just the difference in climate, and we play two great teams who have great coaches. Two coaches that I know extremely well. Paul McGinley at Trinity is who I played for back in the day, and Don Gregory at Southwestern, who I've got the utmost respect for. A player that when I played against him when he was a coach. And, we'd be out on the recruiting trail together when I was down in Texas. So just have the utmost respect for Paul and Don.
You talk about dealing with the heat down in Texas. It's been hot out at practice this week. Is this comparable to Texas heat, or is this what you Texas natives set your air conditioner at?
I think it's something that we've gonna have to deal with when we get down there. But I think our guys are ready. We've taken some precautions to make sure that our guys are prepared for the Texas heat. And, we let the guys know what the temp is there and let them know what the temp is here. And so, we'll be ready for it.
And it has to be a special trip for you and your family personally heading back home.
Yeah. No, it's exciting. We spent, I went to school at Trinity and spent 10 years in San Antonio. A lot of my family will slide over from Houston, Texas to come see the game. It's going to be a homecoming for a number of kids. So we've got a handful of kids from the San Antonio area that will be, there, and along with, my younger brother, making it back to Texas. So a little bit of a homecoming, and I haven't been back to Trinity in a number of years. So it's a little bit of a homecoming. It'll be nice.
And when you look at the season as a whole, what's going to be the key to having as much success as possible for your team?
I think at the end of the day, our big thing has been just continuing to improve and just being hungry and being never satisfied in our performances. And so making sure that our guys kind of take that, on a daily basis with training, in the weight room, and with each of our games, just going out and looking to prove, that we're one of the best in the country.
Well, here's to a great 2013 season for your squad, and best of luck to you when you head back home this weekend down to Texas.
Thanks, Darren.
Chris Garcia-Prats previewing the 2013 Luther College men's soccer season.